What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So we were at iCast this past week and we learned all about the new Slobberknocker. I've been fishing a little bit. I haven't really said too much about it on the channel, but today's video is just pretty much going to be solely dedicated to the Slobberknocker. If you enjoy these types of videos, let me know down below in the comments if you like the more product specific stuff, the gear reviews, whatever. Let me know down below in the comments. I absolutely love this thing, guys. It is so sweet, and we caught some really good fish on in today's video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I don't want to show anything in the beginning because I want to make sure that you stay tuned to the end, but I'm going to tell you some stuff about it, so check this out. So this is the Berkley Slobberknocker, Berkley's newest bait innovation. This is the new bladed jig with the innovative head-to-blade connection design paired with the unmatched power bait flavor. And I say, guys, if you've ever fished power bait, you know there's a difference in power bait and a regular soft plastic. There's nothing normal about power bait. They're money. So Berkley has seen how bladed jigs have taken the bass community by storm in recent years. Now Berkley has come out with their own contribution to the craze, the Berkley Slobberknocker. Compared to other bladed jigs on the market, the Berkley Slobberknocker features an innovative through-head design that is completely unique to other bladed jigs. After countless hours spent testing on and off the water, Berkley lab scientists fine-tuned this unique design that not only delivers a consistent vibration, but is also perfectly suited to come through heavy cover while staying engaged. Guys, if you're a slow retriever, no problem. This thing, the blade always stays engaged. The blade is always moving, always. Backed by science, the Slobberknocker features a signature hand-tied Berkley silicone skirt infused with power bait flavor to help ensure that every fish that bites will hold on longer, helping anglers put more fish in the boat. The Slobberknocker also features a chip-resistant paint as well as a sticky, sharp Fusion 19 hook. I've had them in my finger. I promise you they're super sharp. They don't feel good. And to match the hatch, there are 12 premium forage matching colorways to choose from. This grand combination makes the new Berkley Slobberknocker the ultimate solution when it comes to fishing a bladed jig. So guys, here are some of the key features of the Slobberknocker. First of all, the thing that stands out the most when you first look at it, the innovative head to blade combination. You have a hand-tied power bait infused skirt, Talon style trailer keeper, keeps the bait secure without tearing it. Premium color selection, so whatever type of forage you have in your pond, whatever hatch you want to match. Oh, that was a rhyme, that was a bar right there. Whatever hatch you want to match, there's a Slobberknocker color for that. Sharpened stout Fusion 19 hook. Like I said, I've had those in my finger, do not feel good at all. You have two different size options for the Slobberknocker. You have a 3/8 ounce and a 1/2 ounce. You have all different color selections. You have 12 different colors, and they're going to retail for $14. They're going to be available September of 2022. So make sure you keep your eye out because they're probably going to end up popping up in one of your mom and pop tackle shops a little bit before then, because they'll get a shipment in early and they'll want to put them on the shelf because you know you're going to sell out when you get the Slobberknocker. Guys, I'm going to tell you, before you want to be the first person on your body of water throwing this. If a chatterbait bite is a thing in the pond or lake, wherever you fish, if you can catch them on a chatterbait, you want to throw a Slobberknocker. Where I fish at, I know there's a lot of people that throw a chatterbait, and I've caught, in today's video actually, I've caught some big fish on the Slobberknocker that I promise you wouldn't have bought a chatterbait. I think there's a real difference between the chatterbaits that you know and love and the Slobberknocker, and then you add the power bait in there, and you just, I don't know. It's a really good lure. It's an amazing lure at that. So we went out fishing with it today and we caught some nice big mouth bass. Also, shout out to Mr. Alex for being in the B-roll earlier. But anyway, guys, we're going to go to the fishing portion of the video. Thank you so much for clicking on it. Let me know what you think about it. Drop a comment. What do you think about the Slobberknocker? Do you think it's going to be overhyped? Do you think it's already overhyped, or do you think it works? Me personally, I think it's money, and I think it's going to live up to the hype. But we're going to have to wait so everybody can get their hands on them and form some opinions. But let me know your initial thoughts down below in the comments. All right, guys, we are out here on the pond. That's enough talking. We told you everything you could possibly ever want to know about the Slobberknocker. I figured why not come out and just catch some fish for you today, some fresh fish, not something that you've already seen before. I'm sure this might be your first Larry Melton Jr. video watching, so make sure you click the subscribe button because we do stuff like this from time to time. All right, guys, we got the Slobberknockers tied on. We got 3 of them. I'll try to kind of cycle through them. We've had, ooh, that was one right there. That was already a fish. Already. What is that, first cast? First cast on video? We just had one hit it right there. That's pretty cool. Right when you turn on the camera, have a fish hit your lure. That's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I was saying we have 3 colors tied on today. We're gonna try to switch through them and use some different stuff. We're not gonna just stick with this one all day. But the only thing is this water's kind of dirty, so I want to throw something kind of white. Either white or I want to try to stick with white, black, and blue chartreuse, stuff along those color ranges. Green pumpkin could probably work out here. There's bluegill and shad in these ponds, so I think either or could do us some justice today. But pretty much no matter how slow you reel it, the blade is always moving. So I mean, like, I've slowed this thing down to like here, you can still feel a very, very slow vibration. And then, I mean, you can ramp it up, pause it, and then the second you turn the handle again, it's already slobbering. That's what we're gonna call the motion of the blade. We're gonna call it slobbering. Ooh, there, oh! Is that not two fish? Is that not two fish? Is that not two fish? Okay, that one was 100% on me. I wasn't paying attention. Is that not two fish? Was that not a second bite? I would hook myself to show you how sharp these hooks are. I promise you they're nice and sharp hooks, but. All right, that's 2 bites right there. Yeah, that was definitely a fish, because it's whatever it is, it's not there anymore. All right, so when I cast this thing out, there's one reason why I really love it is because there's so many different ways that you can retrieve it. So I've had fish eat it off the top of the water like this, like keeping it really high up on the water column, kind of making a wake, and they'll kind of come up and roll on it. Not a big fan of wake baits, but a wake slobberknocker is pretty cool. I feel like that's kind of an unconventional way of casting. Normally, if I'm casting up against grass or something, I kind of just keep my rod tip high, so I don't just reel it off away from the grass so fast. So like when I have my rod tip high, I just feel like I have more control to make sure the bait doesn't go too deep. You know, up against the grass normally isn't too deep, but I kind of like to keep it like halfway. You know, if the grass is 4 foot under the water, or from the base to the top of the water, if it's 4 foot, I want to keep it like 2, somewhere in there. So that's how I try to do that. I'll just keep my rod tip up. I've gotten a few of my bites, like whenever I'm reeling my slack out and I pop the rod, they'll hit it right after the pop, or on that, like somewhere around the pop. Normally it seems like that's where your bite comes in at. Retrieve number 2 is just the, you know, good old constant, any type of moving bait retrieve. You know, you just cast it out and you just kind of slow reel it. You might pop it a few times, let it sit, you know. That's the one that everybody wants to do every time they get on the water. They're just, but I mean, it works. There we go. There we go, fish number 1. Fish number 1, baby. On the Slobberknocker. Boom, let's go. Not a crazy big one. Slobberknocker fish do get a lot bigger. On that Slobberknocker. Look at it, look at it. Get a good look. Hold up, let me hold it still. You want it, you need it. I'm telling you, you need the Slobberknocker. Just go buy it, pause the video, order it. That's fish number 1 off of the old Slobberknocker.
Moments later.
Oh, I get it. He's still on it. Oh, that might be a big one. Dude, he ate it on the... Oh, that's kind of a nice one. Oh, he's trying to jump. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, that's a nice one. That is a nice one. Boom. Are we just boat flipping like 4 and 5 pounders now? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? All right, guys, we just hooked into a, I don't know if it was all the way filled out. If this fish was a pre-fawn. If this fish was a pre-spawn fish, it would definitely be 5-6 pounds, but I think it's a 4 post-spawn summertime. Like, he needs a couple more. He needs to eat like 2 1-pound bluegills, and then he'll be like a legit like monster, a good mint monster bass. But we're gonna get a weight on him, then we're gonna put him back. It took us a minute to get him unhooked. These little things right here are game changers, boys. I'm telling you, you can let your fish chill out, take a little drink while you're getting whatever you need to get ready or rigged up. Definitely not 0.1. Zero the scale out. Oh, 3 on the dot. Dude, you need to eat some. Like, this is a really nice quality fish. Like, pretty good size, but only a 3-pounder. But I mean, he looks like it's like a 4's body, but he's just not filled out all the way. So I think today I might be kind of stuck throwing this light color. I also have this one right here. It's kind of like a half green pumpkin, half white. We might pick that one up too, but this water's super dirty, so I think this brighter color is gonna be our money maker. Oh, there's another big one. That's a good one. That's a big one. That's a big one, I think. I don't know. Oh, he's kind of, I don't know, I haven't seen him all the way yet. That's another big one. Look at that. Not too crazy big, but big enough. Oh. He's thick. He's thicker than that last one was. If that last one had the thickness of this one right here, that one would have been like a 4 or 5 pounder. But this one, I bet he probably weighs about the same. He probably weighs about 3, but he's about 2 inches shorter than the other one was. I don't think see, the last one was 3 on the dot. I don't think this one's gonna be quite 3, but he's gonna be 2s, oh, 2. Okay, so we got a 3-pounder and a 2-pounder. We're staying pretty general with our weights today. I mean, we've had a 2-pounder right on the dot with this one, and then a 3-pounder right on the dot. Boom, baby, let's go. We're at 3 fish so far. I don't think we're gonna be able to take this off today. We're gonna keep this one tied on. Slobberknocker, baby. We got a 3 and a 2. If we can get a 4 and a 5, I'll be content with that. And we also have a little bit of wind, so I'm sure that's kind of contributing to the bigger bites that we've been getting. Ooh. Oh, dude, I thought that was a big one. Just a stick. Man, I thought that was it. I thought that was him. I was about to lose my mind. I was like, oh. Oh, there's one. That's a bass. That's a bass. There we go. Hooked in the top of the mouth. Come here. Hey. Woo! That's number 4. Not too crazy big. It's crazy we hooked that stick and then we hooked our 4th fish. Or is this number 3? No, this is number 4. This is number 4. Because we got a 1-pounder, 2-pounder. Oh, I should have weighed him. I bet he probably weighed 1 on the dot. Yeah, guys, we're at 4 fish so far. As you see, this thing just, I mean, you guys know me. I'm not the guy that like tries to overhype anything intentionally. If I hype on a video, I'm actually hype about it. So what I said earlier, I really do believe that if you have a pond where you can get bites on a chatterbait, or you have gotten bites on a chatterbait in the past, you want to be the first person out there throwing the Slobberknocker, I promise. And that's not a sales thing. That's just if you want to catch some extra fish and chatterbait bites dying down, switch over to this, please. And I promise you, a chatterbait is probably one of the most popular summertime lures out here. If I wasn't throwing the Slobberknocker, I probably wouldn't have caught those 2 over there. These 2 smaller ones, and maybe, and then having that power bait like baked into the skirt of it. It's just, I'm telling you, you put power bait, I've said this before on anything, you put power bait on anything, and it automatically becomes 100% better. All right, we're gonna put this one down for a second, as much as it pains me to do that. About 4 on it, we're just gonna switch up. Not too crazy of a switch, we're just going with the green pumpkin up top, white on bottom, and the blade doesn't give off as much flash. Which we have a little bit of cloud cover, so I'm sure that flash probably is helping us a little bit, but we just want to try this one out, see if it makes any difference. Who knows? We might catch one on first cast that's 10, and I'd say that was a good switch. There we go. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. That is a big one. Oh, dude, these fish feel so much bigger than they actually are on that different color. Oh yeah, that's a good hook set. We can flip him too, can't we? Sure we can. Boom. That's a 4. Now we wait. Hey, you got 2 3-pounders today, baby. That's a 3-2. That's a thicker one. Now, if that first 3 that we caught was like thick like this one, then it would have been a 4. Thought you had a nice little bluegill snack, didn't you? Ah, you thought. See ya. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. Let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments. Don't forget to fish them hard and have a good day.
Chasing a bag, I'm racing the clock. Look at them block, watching them flop. Used to see this in my sleep when I ain't had shit but my thoughts in the car. I really was lost. Now I'm public with the soundscapes.